Hideo has a vision somewhere in his brain. I don't know in which part of it, but there's a vision, right? And that vision is like a dream. It's like a feeling, and it's very difficult to describe to others. You know, it's like, how can you, it has to be like, you know, it's difficult to describe. So, and other people cannot be mouse in your brain, you know, so they don't know what you mean, you know, so that's why you put your hands on. When you speak about control, or when I speak about control, it's not like, it sounds like the nerdish, you know, and you don't share nothing with anybody else. This is not the case. What is control anyway? Control is be faithful and loyal to your vision. That's what it really is.
Returning your BB to the womb in this manner.
In the films I'm working on, I always think about like, what is the film I would like to see as audience? And not always, but most of the time, you are right to trust your instinct. If you don't lose the audience in yourself. This is my experience.
What the?
This is new. This is really new. You know, people wait for new stuff. You know, people don't want to play the same game again and again and again in different versions. The mainstream is a tricky thing, you know, what is really the mainstream? Most of the marketing people in companies, you know, they go like, no, this is so good, can't we sell this the same way like we had sold it before? It made the money, you know. Some smart guys in the marketing, you know, they're like, okay, let's go for something new. Let's try something. There's a risk. Risk means you can failure. You know, something cannot be played or watched. You know, it can stay in the stores, it can stay in the movie theaters or not. You know, get kicked out of the movie theaters. But this is the risk as creative people we have to face. You know, and this risk is healthy in a way. You know, healthy and developing and exploring everything. Everybody who pushes the boundaries is a pioneer and is somebody to relate on. Hideo, you know, widen up the space for others to follow. You have that in sport as well, you know. Every year somebody runs faster, you know, or jumps farther, or, you know, cross a border. Same with storytelling. Okay, you have like certain elements of the storytelling, you know, which are like the hero and, I don't know, the weak part of the hero and something the hero has to reach the call, you know. These are like the elements, you know, like the archaic elements, but you can change the order, you can jeopardize with the order, you know, you can bring in elements into those archaic motives, you know, which if you connect it, you build up something completely new. If we don't do that as storytellers, we don't learn as humans, you know, like, and the more we explore, the more we know, we learn about ourselves. Storytelling is not an individual process. I mean, it never was, you know, because when you were sitting on a fire, you know, and you were telling a story, you know, back in the cave age, you know, it was the one storyteller, but there were like the listeners. And there is an interaction, so it become one. It's not like the teller, you know, and the people who listen. It become one. In games, it's more like that, you know, because you interact, you become part of the story. You change the story, you know, the directions of the story. But you have some people in the media often, you know, like, no, audience are stupid, and we know more than the audience. But I definitely not believe in that.